Hello and welcome to GeForce. I am Julian and we are here today to talk about a game that was just announced, Synced Off-Planet. So first of all, you guys are just rolling it out. I don't know anything about it. You're gonna have to tell me what Synced Off-Planet is all about.
So this game is something that we've been working on for over a year, and the game is really focused on a new type of gameplay, what we call them like zombie survival PvP. So you can imagine that a different team of players in the same round not only fighting each other but also have to survive a horde of zombies. That's the core essence of the game.
So it's you and how many other players and then zombies on a map?
Right now the game that we can support 16 teams, and every team can have 3 players, so 48 total. And in the same round we can support more than 1,000 zombies.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yes, that's a lot of zombies.
How are you going to survive the zombies and win the game?
That's exactly the point that from the player point of view, you have to play smart. You have to really play tactically and choose the battle you have to fight. The goal of the game is to escape, and you have to catch a shuttle. Every time you play is different. So depending on how do you work with your team, how do you get to the landing zone, and how do you capture the shuttle, the whole journey is going to be very epic.
So when you're playing through a round of Synced, I noticed there's all these enemies, these nanos you call them,
yes.
right? What are some of the clever ways that you can actually manipulate the environment and the enemies to your advantage?
A lot of us as gamers, we're playing a lot of zombie games before, right? And most of the games that you have to just kill them. However, in this game, we have a signature feature that you can synchronize with the surrounding enemies. Then they will become your ally for a little while. You can control them. You can say, okay, you guys go there and do something for me. And this added a very deep layer in terms of the gameplay. Imagine a situation where 2 teams facing each other, but one team have the controlled nanos. Then they're gonna change the fight dramatically.
That's a big advantage,
Exactly.
for sure. So NVIDIA is excited to have you two talking with us today because Synced Off-Planet is going to be featuring ray tracing for reflections and shadows. Now, I know NEXT stands for New Experiences in Technology, right? Did you feel that ray tracing was just a perfect fit for NEXT?
Oh yes, for sure. Because I have technology background, and for a high-quality AAA game, we think graphic quality is one of the essential part of the game. So we think NVIDIA RTX is a perfect fit for our game. The shining stuff and the shadow and all the reflections really looks perfect.
So for you, when you're watching ray tracing, do you think this is the next step for more games? Do you think developers big and small are going to be able to implement this as well and change what graphics look like?
For sure. For decades, people keep creating more realistic scenes. And I think RTX is definitely one big step to photorealistic scenes. So very important for our developers.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much. I got to play a little bit of the game,
Yep.
Had a blast, loved the reflections, scared of the zombies, looking forward to playing more. Thanks so much for talking to us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in here on GeForce and our coverage of Gamescom 2019. We're highlighting tons of games that are featuring RTX, and we'll be interviewing the devs from those, so stay tuned for more here on GeForce.